Hey, what is up? Welcome to another episode of the Fireosophy. It's AJ here from Fire from Heaven, if you didn't figure that out. And welcome to another episode. So I'd share a little bit about what I'm thinking or planning a little bit as far as the new albums go. I don't remember if I mentioned in the last episode, I was going to do, like, with my Metal Motivationals album, just do, like, very, very, what's the word, can't think of it right now, but very, very few lyrics, you know what I mean, like, just not a lot, and I'm still debating on if I'm gonna even do that. And for, like, the really big album I'm working on, I don't know, I'm just thinking about not worrying about vocals. I mean, I like trying to experiment and do vocals a little bit, and I like writing lyrics, but I don't know, I've just been thinking the instrumental's always been my strong suit, you know? It's always been just what I'm really good at. And I won't lie, there are times where I was like, why did I do vocals? So then I make instrumental versions. Because, like, I'm just, I don't know, I mean, if I was fully committed to being a vocalist, you know? But, like, I love doing guitar and instrumentals and making music, and I just don't practice vocals that much. So, I don't know. I'm thinking of either finding someone or just forgetting about it for now. And I kind of had a cool idea for kind of like doing that, which is I was going to have a song called A Vow of Silence that I thought would be pretty freaking cool. I don't know, I heard that in a book once, and I just thought it would be kind of cool idea. So, I mean, obviously I'm not going to be silent, like, I'm still going to be writing songs, but instrumentals have just always have been my strong suit, like I said, and I just kind of really want to just focus on that and expressing myself through my guitars and, you know, other ways, and focusing on producing a better sounding song than trying to get, you know, some vocals in there. Like, vocals, they can really bring out a song, you know, but like I said, I'm kind of just thinking, if I really feel that it's something I need to keep doing, like, I can go back and add vocals to, you know, albums or to songs, you know. So, I mean, not necessarily saying that there won't be a time when I decide I'm going to go back and make vocals for some of these albums, like, because I always can, right, you know. So, I'm going to just focus on releasing instrumental versions of songs and, in a sense, take a vow of silence and really try to get this thing going, because I feel like it's always, trying to do the vocals has always seemed to be something that, like, turned people off sometimes to my music for some reason, for whatever reason. I mean, I can do the vocals just like everyone else is doing right now with the deathcore vocals, like snorting and all that crap. It's just, I don't like trends, okay? Screw trends. That's how I feel. Like, I'm not going to do something just because, you know, someone did it and now it's really popular now and everyone wants to hear it over and over again when they could just go listen to that same song over and over again. So I'm just for expressing myself, and that's part of who I am. Is screw trends, screw popular bull crap. Like, get creative, be a little original, and try to make something new and fun. That's how you come up with like all these things. You know what I mean? Like, some people, they make their own thing, and it's not really received well for whatever reason, and then another person comes along and does it, and then it's huge. You know, and it's just whatever. I think it's just all kind of dumb sometimes. And if you can guess from like my bare knuckle riffage album, I'm just sick of trends, from the song Trend Kill Alert, and sick of all the just trying to be cool, like trying to make something that people will receive well or like, rather than just trying to express yourself. And always trying so hard to just like get monetized and all this crap. Like, it's all, people just have their own motivations, I think. And it's frustrating. But what can you do about other people? And I mean, I'm just going to focus on what I feel like I should do. So this is what I'm thinking. And I'm going to say more with my instrumentals than anyone else ever could, So that's how I feel about it. So just wanted to talk a little bit about that. I don't know, I've been thinking about it a lot. It wasn't just like a thing that just popped in my head, I think the idea of doing like a Vow of Silence was like there last year. So gonna do that. And I know I was telling you guys I was writing, like, I thought it was gonna be sick, like this album I'm working on. It's gonna be like an epic poem lyrically and all that. I mean, I still have the lyrics, so I can always go back and add the lyrics if I feel like I want to, but I'm just gonna focus on the instrumentals for now. And put a little bit more energy into making, like, videos and guitar playthroughs and stuff like that. Like, editing vocals takes quite a bit of time as well. And it's not that I'm not, like, I just don't feel like putting in the effort of doing it, like, I like doing it. Editing vocals, not so much, but it's like, but I was just thinking I could use some of that time towards, something else that could actually help get the music somewhere, because I feel like I've just really been stuck on a plateau here for a while, like, and it's crazy, a little bit crazy to me, how much music I've put out over the years, that people are like, they seem to be so used to it that when I'm not putting out music constantly, they're like, just how easily people can forget about it. And it's kind of frustrating, to be honest, because I'm trying to put my focus into making better music, but it is what it is, so, I mean, as I thought about it, like, one really, really good song, it changed my whole career and get the kickstart that I'm needing, because I need something, you know what I mean? Like, just feels a little stagnant. And so I'm just going to focus on doing really, really good instrumentals, play to my strengths and kick butt. So that's all I got for this episode of the Fireosophy. See you out there. Make sure you're following the Bandcamp. That's where I release most of my music. I don't, like, if you go to Bandcamp and you go to Spotify is not all caught up with all the music I've released. Like, it doesn't even have the latest album I've released. The last 2 albums I've released, actually. So, Spotify sucks, but I'm still going to keep releasing music on it. But I'll see you guys later.